Welcome back into the Rowdy Studio. Stephen Levine, Tom Vandervoort, taking a look at New Hampshire Motor Speedway race coming up this weekend. Feels good to get back to a little short track racing.
Well, it's a big short track. Not a technical short track, because it is a mile long, but it is so flat in the corners that it races like a short track. Most guys will tell you that, and that means, you know, you're going to have to get into the corner a little bit more easily, a little bit more gently, show some finesse getting in there, get through the center, of the corner.
Forward bite off it.
Get on that throttle and get back off. And it's tricky. New Hampshire is one of these places that it seems like usually there's a few cars that can really pass out there, that can really get through the middle and still get back on the throttle, and so can get underneath guys and get past guys. But it's not that easy to do, so you have a limited number of cars that can do that. And if you can't do that, then it becomes a real track position game.
You know, we always talk about how handling wins races more than speed, right? And I think this
Well, handling is speed through the corner.
Right. And I think this is the style of track, whereas if you're not really clear on that concept, you can really see it. You can really see somebody get through the center of the corner better than the next guy and then be able to get back into that gas, let the race car grab the track and move forward. You can really see it at a track like this or a track like Martinsville.
Yep.
So if you've been fuzzy on that concept, really look at the way these guys act in the corners relative to whoever's next to them, and I think the concept will become much more clear for you.
And I think that's why you look at this track and you see some guys who kind of have the feel for it and kind of know what to do to make that happen. It's no coincidence that Denny Hamlin and Jimmy Johnson are both excellent at Martinsville, and they're both excellent here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire's a really good track for Tony Stewart. So I would expect Smoke, if he's going to make a run this championship season at all similar to what he did last year, if that's going to happen, he's going to be in contention for the win.
And all eyes are going to be on Brad Keselowski after grabbing the first victory of the chase, you know, at a track where you may not be as surprised to see Brad Keselowski performing well. You come to a place like New Hampshire, you don't necessarily associate it with Brad Keselowski, the style of racetrack with him. It'll be really interesting to see what he does.
Well, and the other thing is this track should suit Dale Jr. because it's similar to Richmond, it's similar to Phoenix. Both are tracks where he's won multiple times. Don't believe he's ever won here. So this should be a good track for Dale Jr. But the other thing we've seen here from time to time is a guy come and win this race that you really didn't expect.
Joey Logano.
Clint
Bowyer's first win.
Clint Bowyer and Greg Biffle won this race to start the chase one year and then went on and won the next week at Dover too. So if your car is handling right, then that can overcome maybe a driver not being perfect for this track.
This is a Clint Bowyer style racetrack as well.
No
we
doubt.
Shouldn't overlook him. I feel like we never give Clint Bowyer his proper due, and this is a good track for him.
Absolutely.
But who do you like?
I tell you what, I feel like Tony Stewart is the guy this weekend. I think Tony Stewart will be in the mix this year, and I think that's why he's going to win this race.
Look, Denny Hamlin came into this chase as strong as anybody. Maybe not quite the momentum of a Jeff Gordon, but really had a good run going. He went to Chicago as the points leader and made a mistake. Ran out of gas on the final lap, finished 16th. I think Denny Hamlin needs to reestablish himself as a favorite in this championship run. I think this is a great track at which he can do that. So I'm looking for Denny Hamlin to find his way to victory lane.
There you go.
All right. For Tom, I'm Steven. Thanks a lot for watching.